ladies, SckoonCup here with another installment on our traveling tips. We have spring break right around the corner, so I know many of us are getting ready to go and out and about, hit the beach. So one thing I wanted to talk about with you today real quick is cloth menstrual pads. When you're out and about traveling, and let's say you happen to get your period when you're out and about, here's just a few tips to make it a little bit easier for you when you're traveling and when you're not home, and if you have to use a public restroom to change your cloth pad. So this right here is actually one of our Sckoon organic cloth pads, and as you can see, it is an insert pad, and this is all organic fabric. The way these pads work is you actually put it right here underneath the strap, and you snap it in place on this end to hold, so that way it has a better hold. And then we've actually got two snaps over here to resize it if you want to make it a little bit wider or a little bit thinner. Okay. So when you're traveling, the number one tip I have for you is to make sure you invest in a good wet bag. With your wet bag, when you have a dirty or soiled cloth pad, or in this for this particular pad, if you have a dirty or soiled insert, you can simply unsnap it from the pad and just roll it up and stick it in your wet bag. Or if you happen to be in a restroom with a stall easily accessible, you can go ahead and rinse your insert thoroughly, and then you can put it in your wet bag. Another option is to go ahead and just rinse your entire one. So if you have like an all-in-one pad, this won't come apart like this one does. So you'd actually have to take the entire pad off and rinse the entire pad. And when you're traveling, sometimes it's a lot easier to just have an insert pad versus the all-in-one, because then all you have to do is take the insert off, rinse it out, stick it in your wet bag, and put a new insert on. One thing you can do is you can carry with you little soap bits or tea tree oil. That's the one I'm thinking of. And when you're washing them, you can use your soap bit and you can scrub it down. You can also put it in a soaking bucket. If you happen to be in a hotel room and you have that available to you, you can put it in a soaking bucket with some tea tree oil. If you're not in a hotel where you have that option available to you, then a little soap bit will help you scrub it down real quick. Only if you feel like you need it. You most of the time don't need it. You could just simply rinse it out and then put it in your bag. And then when you get back to the hotel, you can hand wash it and then just let it air dry. Lastly, don't worry about smells. That seems to be one of the biggest concerns I hear a lot, is that period scent. We all know that smell. And the thing is though, if you're practicing good hygiene and you're keeping everything clean, you won't have any smells. Periods don't typically have a strong smell. And that period smell that we do often know of or hear of is sometimes it can be a combination of our body's natural fluids interacting poorly with the chemicals found in disposables. So if you're not using disposables, there's not going to be that interaction, because with cloth, there is no chemicals in cloth pads. So your body's natural fluids are not going to interact with any chemicals when there is no chemicals for them to interact with. So many women say that once they ditch disposables, they no longer deal with that period smell. So don't worry about it. Like I said, if you practice good hygiene and you change your pad regularly, you won't have to worry about anything. So that is all I have for you today. Let us know in the comments if you have any tips that we might have missed. And another good question for you guys, let us know in the comments, what is your favorite sorry, what is your favorite tip to give somebody if they're on the fence on whether or not they should make the change to reusable menstrual products or disposables? What would you tell them? Let us know in the comments, and we will see you guys later. Have a beautiful rest of your day.